Today we are going to get a lesson on a Web 2.0 tool. The tool that we are going to be focusing on is the Prezi presentations. This type of presentation is an excellent tool to use with your students. To start, please go to www.google.com. From this, type in Prezi and click on the link right here. From here, it'll give you an overview of what Prezi is. To start, you may click on the Get Started button. If you already have a login information, please log in at this time. When you log in, it will ask for your email and password. You can also log in using Facebook or LinkedIn. Once you have your email and password in, you may click the Login button. From this screen, it will list all of the Prezi presentations you have created. As you scroll down, it will give you an overview of each presentation you have created. It also allows you to download the Prezis for your computer. You may also download them for your mobile apps. If you would like to create a new presentation, you click the New Prezi button. You can also explore other presentations made by other people in the Explore button. We're first going to look at a new Prezi. After you click New Prezi, you will be able to choose your template. It provides you with a plethora of different presentation templates to use. To find more templates, all you need to click on is the More button. It has a template for each presentation you would like to choose. For our example purposes, we are going to use the chalkboard template. You double-click the template that you would like to use. After you double-click the template you would like to use, it brings you into a blank version of the presentation. This now allows you to see the interactive presentation you are going to create. On the left-hand side, it has the different paths in which your presentation will go through. You can also create different brackets to include in your presentation. You can choose a bracket, you can choose a circle, a rectangle, and invisible. Your presentation will automatically be saved every couple minutes. This button allows you to insert images, symbols, shapes, YouTube videos, layouts, draw arrows, draw lines, highlight, add music, add voiceover, and add different things from PowerPoint and files. This button lets you customize your presentation, changing different colors, changing different fonts, changing different ways that your theme is used. This button up here allows you to present your presentation. This will take you automatic into presentation mode, which will start your presentation. This button allows you to share your presentation. This button allows you to view the settings of your presentation. So to begin, we are going to add a title. Today, we are going to be focusing on an elementary school topic that can be used in the classroom. We are going to make a presentation about different problem-solving math strategies. Our title would be Problem Solving Strategies. As you can see, you can change the font, the size, and the color. We're going to make ours a little bit bigger. From there, we now have our title. Our next slide we want to go into is our first slide of our presentation. From here, we can add our subtitle and we can add our text. The first step to problem solving is for the students to read the problem and highlight important information. We need to add that to our subtitle. Since we now have our subtitle, we can then move to the body of the first slide. To do that, we must click on the Click on Add Text button. From here, we can add different text to our presentation. We can increase the size, the color, the type of font, bold, italic, and other features. I have now added text to the first slide. I have also added additional text in the slide by clicking anywhere within our presentation. This allowed me to create more text in our presentation. Our next step is to go to our next slide. To do that, we click on the next path. It now takes us to our next slide. I can now add my subtitle and my text. As you can see, I have created a subtitle and chosen font for my next slide. From here, we will go to our next slide for our presentation. Our next slide is a smaller version of our larger slide. From here, we can also add text and add a subtitle to this section. For this slide, I have created a subtitle for methods. I want to include a picture for this slide. In order to do this, I must go up here to Insert, then click on Image. From here, I can select a different image from a file. I will find my image, comparison bars, and click it. To enlarge it, I must click the plus sign. I can then move my image to where it needs to be. For this slide, I also would like to create another image to show. I will then go back to Select Files and click on my second image to select. I once again want to enlarge this image. I now have two different pictures of two different methods that students can use to solve word problems. I'm going to move mine up just a little bit so all of my information fits within the circle. I now want to go to my last slide. I can exit out of my image, go back to my path, and look for my last slide. Just like in the previous slides, we need to add a subtitle and we need to add text. In order to do that, we must click the buttons to add the text. As you can see, I have added the subtitle for this last and final slide. I have added step 3 at the top for my viewers to see. I must now add text to the last presentation slide. I have now added text to my step 3. I must go on to my last path to check my presentation. I am now ready to present. From here, you go up to your Present button. You can now see your slideshow in a full presentation. To present, you go towards the bottom towards the arrows. It will take you through each slide for you to present to your students. To exit, you click the Escape button on your computer. It is now time to share your presentation. In order to share it, you must click the Share button. You will click Share Prezi. In order to share your Prezi, you must first set your privacy level. You must decide if you want it to be public, hidden, or private. If you click public, you can share it with everyone. Hidden, certain people, and private is with no one. To share our presentation, we want to copy the link below. Once you have copied the link, you are now ready to share your presentation. In order to share our Prezi for our professional development session today, I would like for everyone to exit out of this screen. I would like for you to click the Share button again, and this time I would like for you to download as a PDF. Once you have downloaded it as a PDF, you are ready to go back to our Google Drive for our professional development. Each individual is expected to share a different Prezi they have implemented for their class. They will go to our Google Drive to share their Prezi. Within your school Gmail account on your drive, you will find a folder that has been shared with you labeled Professional Development. Once you click that folder, you will then find Session 1, which goes over your Web 2.0 tools for Prezi. Please click this link. Within this link, we would like all individuals to place an example of their Prezi presentation in here. To do this, you will right-click and click Upload Files. From here, you will choose the PDF version of your Prezi presentation. Your Prezi presentation will be downloaded and saved into the drive. Thank you so much for learning with us today about how to use Prezi in your classroom.